change the camera. Okay, how are you all doing? Well, it's a pretty interesting time. I'm still moving, I'm still changing everything. It's really hot, sweating my pants off. You know, having a good time in the middle. Yeah, that's how it goes, right? Yeah, there were some interesting things going on with the divine masculine and the divine feminine energies during the last week and the last 2 days. So yeah, I heard when I was in meditation, I heard don't worry, it's all okay. You know, don't worry, it's all okay. Whatever happens, if you're in separation with your twin flame, whatever happens, it's okay. You know, sometimes the divine masculine or the divine feminine, one or the two, has to start awakening to this relationship, to this connection. And if the divine masculine is not there yet, you know, then it could take time and it could take years before he starts to realize, yes, this is my divine feminine, but still having a connection in the fifth dimensional realm. So that was very interesting that this came up this week. So it could be that the divine feminine in this withdraw herself, you know, too busy with other things, too busy with her life, and that the divine started to think, gee, yeah, you know, I do really miss her. How can I get in contact and connect with her, you know? And the only thing he can do is by going to the fifth dimensional realm and connect with her there. It could be that the divine masculine is trying to get into your dreams, you know, in your dream state, that you start to dream more about him, that you see his name everywhere. And that is for the divine feminine a sign that there is a connection there. Okay? So, so that's for the divine feminine and the divine masculine. So let's now see what is in the mind space of the divine masculine. Oh, there we go again. Experience, pure white light, DNA healing, and sacred geometry. So it could be that he is in connection with the sacred geometry, that the Arcturians are giving him the upgrades, that he gets upgrades from the Lemurian energies, from the Arcturians that are saying, okay, I want you to connect more with the ancient elders, you know, not only the humans, but also the animals. So it's very beautiful because the Lemurian energy is very connected to the dolphin energy, and it's a very playful energy. If you go there and visit the fifth dimensional realm in Lemuria, you know, and you travel there and you dive in the ocean, right away the dolphins are with you, and they show you and they guide you to places where you need to be. Okay, and that's all orchestrated by the Arcturians, because they are the closest to humanity on this earthly plane, guiding them, you know. So it could be that he is seeing sacred geometry, you know, and that's the sacred geometry is something you see in your meditation, something you see in your mind's eye. It's like being in a kaleidoscope, or you see sacred geometry all around you. That's a sign that you need to work with it, because it's not just from the universal plane, but you also see it in the earth, you know, in houses, in fossils, in everything you walk on, and here in Glastonbury, exactly. And now I'm looking to my curtains and I see the spider web in my curtains, and I think, oh wow, if I connect these circles with each other, I see this sacred geometry in it. So it's everywhere around us, and when we are aware of that, we can get these codes and download these codes to upgrade our DNA and to heal ourselves. So connect with the pure white light for the divine masculine in his mind space. Because when you're connecting to that pure white light and you're in that tranquil energy and you fill yourself up, it's like there is no time. There is no time, there is no space, and you go beyond. And that's so intense, beautiful. And out of nothing, you know, the bliss is coming up. And yeah, if you connect yourself with those energies, then yeah, nothing really matters, right? Okay, what's in the divine masculine's heart space? So he is upgraded. He's getting upgrades from the Arcturian Council. So work with that. Okay, in his heart space. Oh my gosh, spare space, share a space together. In his heart space, he knows there is a strong telepathy between them, that there is a co-creation going on, that they are communicating here with each other, maybe out of separation. When you're in separation with your divine masculine, you know, and he thinks about you, or he is doing things, then you could feel him coming in. If you're really connected from the soul space, you feel each other on a very very sacred level, and there is honoring. So the divine masculine and the divine feminine, it could be that they're sharing a space together now, you know, and that they want, or that he wants to share that space in his heart space, you know, to honor the divine feminine. And it's really beautiful card. It's so, you know, it's communicate, sharing the space, and it doesn't mean that they have to share a house, or, you know, it's just holding the space for each other is already honoring what is happening. It's the sign before union. Let me get a zip. All that dust made my throat dusty, dry. So yeah, really beautiful. There is this co-creation between each other. You know, it could that they want to create something together, or they creating already something together in different spaces, and that it's time to share that space and to start the communication or communicating with each other. Okay, how does the divine masculine sees the divine feminine? How does the divine masculine sees the divine feminine? Oh, that's interesting. I forgot to make a picture of the divine masculine and feminine for my intro. That's interesting. So you probably see a lot of mess. Yeah. I have here two cards. You see peace beyond survival for the divine feminine. That she is a peacemaker through inner peace and resolving ancient splits. So he sees her as a peacemaker, as you know, protecting, going beyond, and it's so beautiful, because it has to do with the white lion. For me, the lion and the lamb is very very interesting, because we don't want to react constantly out of our survival mode, but more from our light side instead of our shadow side. And the more the more separation there is, the more disharmony there will be. So when you are in peace with your inner self, and you don't have to go to that survival space, you just come from your heart space, and you want peace. You know, the peace in the world is much more interesting than the separation and the war that's going on. So she tries to resolve different opinions, I hear. There's nothing wrong with different opinions. Listen to it and work through it. And don't go for, you know, I see a lamb, you know, and I'm going to eat it. No, it's more from, okay, I need to protect it because it's still so small. So that's how he sees the divine feminine. And he sees her as his family of light. He gets the signs, he gets guidance from his counsel, and he sees her as an initiation and ancient wisdom. So that's how he sees the divine feminine, as an angel on earth, being guided, being supported by the light, integrating that light, and coming home to her family and the family of light. There is I hear there's a lot what the divine masculine don't know, and there is a lot the divine feminine don't know about each other. So that's probably where they need to communicate more, when there is that space, when there is that time. Okay. What is supporting the divine masculine? What is supporting What is supporting the divine masculine? What is supporting the divine masculine? What is supporting the divine masculine? Oh, I'm so easily distracted. Yeah. What's supporting him is connect with the multidimensional. You are a multidimensional being. You have you can jump different timelines. Be you and don't even try to fit in. Divine masculine, this will support you. Don't try to fit in, because you're already belonging. You're already belonging as a multidimensional being, and sometimes as a multidimensional being, it's not an easy journey. It is not, because most of the time you're doing the things on your own, you know, because not a lot of people will understand where you are in your mind space. So it could be that when you are in the 5th or the 6th or maybe the 12th dimensional realm, and the feminine is shifting in 3, 4, you know, then you're not able to connect with each other. So that needs time and space for the divine feminine or the divine masculine to climb up. And most of the time it has to do with healing. So if you don't heal your wounds, your inner child wounds, you know, the more it is possible that your system keeps you in the 3rd dimensional realm, 3rd or 4th dimensional realm, you know. And you are so good, you know, you are such a beautiful soul. So don't even try to fit in that lower frequency or in that realm, because you don't belong there. You belong on different levels. Maybe, you know, maybe you need to go into the inner earth to do some healing. No, or go back to the shadow or the underworld to get there some information for yourself that you need to release and that you need to let go of. And what have you lost? Go there. What have you lost? And go to the underworld and reclaim it. You know, reclaim that energy. If you don't know, you know, you say, okay, there is something and I don't feel really comfortable. I don't feel right. It's something is off and I don't know really what it is that is taken away from me. Go to that underworld. And when you see it, reclaim it and say, phew, that's mine. You know, you took it from me. That's the shadow, you know, that needs to be transformed. And go there and then shift it. And put that light on it. The more light you put on it, because when you're coming from the light and you're going to the underworld and to the shadow, you know that things will transform. So as a multidimensional being, you just have to do this and you're there. You don't have to do all kinds of difficult stuff. You know exactly how to reclaim, how to take back what's yours, to take back what you lost. It could be you lost your spark, or it could be that you lost your happiness. It could be that, you know, There are all kinds of emotions that is connected that with us, that we, in a certain moment, we feel, okay, I don't feel it anymore. Oh, and now this song comes up, you lost that loving feeling. It was, I think it was from, oh my gosh, that song comes up. I'm not going to sing because I'm horrible in singing, but I know Top Gun. Yeah, that's it. You know, that is it. So if you that will support you. Go to the underworld. If you're afraid of anything, you know, go and mute it, because it will give you, in the end, it will give you so much more than you think. There's so much more than when you receive yourself back. That's really beautiful. Okay, so how does he see the divine feminine in the, I also hear shape shift yourself, so you won't be seen in other realms. Wow, beautiful, really beautiful. So yeah, wow. How does he see the divine feminine and the divine masculine in a relationship together as earth and matter? Wow, I think we had that last week also. I'm not sure, or the week before, but it's the twin flame card. Earth and matter. You know, materialize the spirit into matter. That's so beautiful. New life, new beginnings, sparkles, and bedding in the light. So get the light into the earth. You know, sparkle, feel it. There's a new life for you coming up, divine masculine, in union with your divine feminine. And it's one of, oh wow, interesting, because I get a vision of meeting at the waters. I hear meeting at the waters. I have no clue what it means. They meet at the waters. Lemurian waters, because I see the dolphins again in her hair. You know, they're jumping through her waves, that is connected with the emotions of the waters. So play with it, you know. And I see here the infinity sign 2 times behind the divine masculine's head. So I hear sparks flying, but I also hear not only sparks are flying, there is an understanding of the soul from the divine masculine to the divine feminine, but I also hear from the feminine towards the divine masculine. Be who you are. new life, spiritualized matter, and sparkles flying. It could be because there were, in my meditation, there were in separation, and could be that now they're coming back together in this earthly plane, because the earth needs to, or the air needs to come to earth and, you know, spiritualize it. Spiritualize matter. Okay, so what is let's go. That's very beautiful how the divine masculine thinks about the relationship and the union with the divine feminine. It's a deep soul connection. And it's interesting that they weren't aware of each other at all. So the universe really puts them back together on each other's path. So it could be divine feminine that are for you, that it's a total new person in your life. That there's a total different person coming into your life, and that is really activating everything. It could be that you don't know this person in real life, but it could be that you know his soul already. The dots are there again. Okay, for the divine feminine, what's going on in your mind space? Joy of life. Trust and open your hands, share and let go. Wow, beautiful. It's let the joy flow, let the water flow, fill up your cup. You know, share, create, joy, harmony, fun. You know, that's in the divine feminine's mind space. You know, she creates joy wherever she goes. It's like and that's so beautiful, because in the meditation, I saw also that the divine feminine was opening her arms for the divine masculine, and now here on this card is also open your hands, share and let go of everything what's going on beyond you. You know, just trust the process, trust that you will find your joy. It could be also that the divine feminine has to go and find her joy back. But I see that she is already enjoying her life as much as she can. In some aspects, I hear, even if you have no joy in your life, and it's not there, doesn't mean it will not come or isn't there. It could be there is a state of mind that you need to switch to create that joy of life. And it has to do, go and dance, you know, shift your energy, shift your body, shift your emotions, and think about something joyful. Then when you think about something, because your mind doesn't know the difference between thinking and real life. So you know, if you go in meditation and you create this energy of this beautiful life in front of you, guess what? Your body will react on it, and your body thinks it's true. Your mind will think it's true. So you're going to attract that from the outside world. And yeah, sing, dance, laugh, don't mind what in what state you are, but if you can't find the joy, create the joy, so it will come in your life, no matter what. And I see the wine is overflowing, so drink a couple of glasses, or drink a glass and create the joy. Yeah. Share, let go, let your hair go, I hear, let your hair down. Okay, for the divine feminine. Okay, what's in her heart space? In her heart space, the way of the pearls. Liminal space, new energies are coming in, trust and time of growth. See, two cards, trust. So it could be that divine feminine is in a space of doubt, in a space of, well, maybe this whole thing, this whole twin flame thing is just a hoax and it's not true, and the soulmate, she is putting it overboard, like, I don't think I believe in it anymore. This is not, I don't see any results of it. So that's your liminal space, that's your limited thinking. And they ask here, trust, open your hands, share with each other and let go. And here, limited space, new energies are coming in, trust, and it is a time of growth. So you're going, and if you want to get the pearls, and you want to get the beautiful pearls in your life, guess what? You have to wait. Because every time when you say no, I really feel that's not it, and let it go, the universe will say, okay, we bring you something better your way. Someone that you are more aligned with in your soul space, in your true blueprint. Doesn't mean that you are the same. It could be that your twin flame is totally different from you, but your souls carrying the same energy, the same sparks, the same thing of thinking, of how you approach people, how you approach the world. So it's worth, to wait for that beautiful pearl. And I told that before a few weeks ago, the most beautiful pearls are made out of sand, a grain of sand, and that needs to grow, and it needs time before it becomes a pearl. So I would say dive deep. And sometimes you get a few oysters and you just get the mussel or the oyster, right? And the mussel, maybe you get only the mussel of the oyster, that you can't even get through the muscle of the oyster to open it, but to cut it out. But this is really interesting, because the most beautiful pearls, you have to wait for it, and then there is a time of growth. So that's beautiful. Dive deep, I hear, Divine Feminine. Dive deep. You're up for this. You can do this. You know, you can be open up your arms and open up your life to let the Divine Masculine in, and see where this ship is sailing to. Okay. And I hear back home. Okay, back home. Interesting. And back home means the original state of your soul, because that's where you meet each other. Wow, beautiful. How does the Divine Feminine sees the Divine Masculine? How does the Divine Feminine sees the Divine Masculine? Oh my gosh. Lemurian guide. She sees him as the Lemurian guide, as a sister, friend, teacher, and infinite universal love. So that's how she sees the Divine Masculine, that he has so much more to offer than she thinks. You know, that he could be he or she, and this time she is guiding him. So he has a Lemurian guide with him, and that will be a teacher. That's a teacher, a friend, and an infinite universal love. And it also could be a sister this is not for everyone, a sister that is guiding him in the other realm, you know, that is saying, okay, that he lost a sister in his life, and interesting, because now I got connected to that song again, you lost that loving feeling, and that's not true, because if it's his sister, she's still connected with him. Wow. So don't, she is guiding him to other realms, because she also sees how pure his heart is. Just like the Divine Feminine, he can't surround himself with harsh energies. So it must be, I hear, from the heart, from the soul. If it's not from the heart and the soul, he let it pass by. So he, and Divine Feminine sees that he has a Lemurian guide with him. You know, the soft side, the joyful side, the happy side, as a friend, as a teacher of infinite universal love. So he will be always be guided with this energy, and she knows that there is this guide with him that will bring him to another level, into his multidimensional being, and connecting with other timelines and other realms, also roaming the other dimensions, you know, connecting with it. Yeah, beautiful. What supports him beyond cycles again? What supports him? Go beyond the cycles, you know, go beyond the normal, go beyond the world, go, you know, what is not normal, what is normal. Yeah. Find and embrace yourself. So it could be that there are parts, what I already channeled, you know, about the underworld, that there are parts within you lost. And you have to go to the underworld to get those parts, you know, and go beyond those cycles, you know, and find it and embrace yourself again. There's a new direction coming for you. And releasing old patterns. Just release the old patterns that is holding you back to be fully who you are. Divine Feminine, it will support you, you know. So write down what your old patterns are, that you're coming back in kind of behavior that is holding you stuck. So get into a new direction with your life, you know, whatever you want to do. Shift, change, clear out, you know, go and start a course or do something that you would never do before, you know. Go and learn how to ride a bike. It's interesting. And they don't need a motorcycle, you know, but yeah, really a bicycle. Go and ride a bicycle. Oh my gosh. So for who it is, I don't know. Try to go. Why they say go and ride a bicycle? Instead of using your 2 legs, try to use 2 wheels. If you're always comfortable with walking, go and try to ride a bike. I don't know what it, maybe somebody out there knows how it feels for you, because I have no clue what I'm talking about. It just has to do with releasing old patterns and choose a new direction for yourself. What she sees in the relationship with the Divine Masculine is that they can restore with each other. It's a time out for you, Divine Feminine or Divine Masculine. Go to nature and follow the shamanic signs. Restore, you know, restore with your dragon, you know, find yourself in your dragon and let him hold you and rejuvenate you and sleep. And so it could be that after this time, Divine Masculine, You don't have to do anything. You just have to restore. You know, just find a safe spot, find a safe space in nature or at the ocean to rejuvenate yourself. And listen to the shamanic signs that you are receiving, because you need to restore your energy. It's almost like I feel go, 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 go. After one thing, there's something else coming, you know, and maybe you have to go beyond those cycles and just, I hear, give up everything and do nothing. Well, I hear that's not what I can do. I need to be active. I can't rest because that's not in my nature. Rest is not in my nature. Yeah, I can cuddle up, I can hug, I can sleep, and I can, but then I need to be active again. There is this kind of restlessness in the divine masculine, and don't give himself the time to restore, the time to rejuvenate. But before you know it, the universe will say, okay, buddy, so you're not listening. We are just shutting everything off, and you need to restore and rejuvenate and think about your own self for a while. It could be that you have too many parties, too many friends, too many of this, too many of that, too many of too much, you know, and it's all taking so much energy of you that you need also time to rejuvenate. I hear the divine feminine will get you the balance, will get you the balance in that. Okay, well, this is it for today. For one card for the divine feminine and the divine masculine from the universe. For both of them, observe. Loving eyes see all. There's equanimity. See the truth and take a step back. But they're both observing. They are both observing each other. And it could be in the fifth dimensional realm, you know, that they see each other, that they're observing each other, that they are on a spiritual level connected with each other. And those loving eyes, they see it all. They see through time and space. They see through they see the true soul and see the truth. And the truth is, who are you in your soul space? Because the soul is always in truth. Your heart is always in truth, you know. So observe and just see what's happening. That is for now what the universe is telling them both, you know. See what is going on. See how the other is reacting, working, fulfilling their lives. So It could be that I hear the word investigation. It could be that divine masculine is having an investigation after the divine feminine. Who is she? What is she doing? What is her world about? So it could that he is observing her on his workspace. Could be that because I get a scenario that they could be working together, and that he is just observing her, walking by and seeing checking her out, checking out her energy. Who is that? But he doesn't know her, but he feels in that heart, that soul is activated. So yeah, let's see and observe how that will go. Okay, so I leave it to this, and I hope you all have a wonderful weekend. Solstice is coming up, so I'm away for a couple of days. I'm going to enjoy myself, and I hope I see you next week again. So probably divine masculine reading won't be done till next week, so I hope I see you next time. Okay, bye bye. Wish you all the best. If you want a twin flame reading from me for your personal journey, just leave a message in my box, send me an email, or connect with me on Facebook or Instagram, and I see you next time. Bye bye.